Explain to me why that's so appealing.
Why was he against it?
Pay-per-view, brother.
Come on now, how much money is enough money? How much money is enough money, for fuck's sake? There's a lot of money in Russia, there's a lot of revenue in Russia. I love Russia, I love the Russian people. I went to Moscow recently, and they're such a great nation. They're so passionate about the sport of mixed martial arts. They're so passionate about myself, and they support me greatly. They support proper 12 Irish whiskey. They know a good liquid. They know a good spirit. So they're good spirited people. And what a place! It would be like something out of a Rocky movie. You know what I mean? So I'd be very eager to do that. Into the hometown Vegas boy. I know the Vegas people will be campaigning for it. Look, let's see what happens. I would love that. I want to create spectacles for the people. You know, that's one hell of a spectacle. Even me going out there in Moscow that time, the place shut down. The world took notice. You know what I mean? Your mom was saying I wasn't allowed out there. I wasn't supposed to be out there. They were running the streets screaming my name. So I'm more Russian than that man. So I would love to go to Moscow and compete there. You know.
Dana didn't like Moscow, but he liked the sound of stadium shows, potentially in the UK, maybe in the new Raiders stadium. No?
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Here, of course. But if there's a stadium show happening in Europe, it's happening in Ireland. It's not happening in the UK. I love the UK greatly also, but it's not happening in the UK. If there's a stadium show earmarked for me in Europe, bring that motherfucker to Ireland. I'm asking that since the beginning. What did I say? I'm gonna go backstage with Mr. Lorenzo Fertitta, toast whiskey and talk football stadiums. So I'd be more than excited about that if we could do it. I'd love to compete in Ireland as well. I'd love to compete in my hometown. Do you know what I mean? How amazing would that be also? I'm gonna have to have a sit down. I know that what's it called? The Allegiant Stadium. It looks phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. It does. I would love to be the first combatant to compete in there. So that's definitely on the radar, and it's so easily done. But I would love to bring it home also.
Just one last one. Have you seen Floyd's post since the fight?
Yeah, you forgot McGregor Sports and Entertainment on the poster. You know what I mean? That right there cuts him out. So it's me and Manny. Look, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. El Floyd, he's a funny man, El Floyd. So we'll see what happens. The discussions are always ongoing. They never stop, you know. You know, Floyd and going through money fast. So he's far from retired. That rematch will happen at some stage.
But mixing MMA and boxing, I'd imagine that's a bit more difficult than having maybe a clear run at just MMA for maybe a year. Well, what is the plan there? Maybe just stick to MMA for this year?
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Look, I spent so much time in my boxing gym. I went back to my roots, Crumlin boxing, where I began. And what happens tonight? I smack him with my shoulder and smack him with my foot. I was almost gonna say to Joe, that's Crumlin boxing 101. Smack him with the shoulder. But no, I've been getting great training in with the team back home, and I'm an experienced fighter, right? I've been through it all. I've been up and down in the weights. I've been across sports, so I can do it all as long as I'm fit, and we'll see what presents itself.